Pittsburgh Steelers on the road this week for a Saturday tilt. Things are looking up because their opponent this week doesn't have 2 wins. They take on the Indianapolis Colts. Didn't look like they were an above 500 team last week, though.
Trubisky dancing, flips it, and it's going to be short of the first down, and they'll turn the ball over.
Both teams' fans right now feeling like Ralphie when he got asked to help change the tire. 7-5 records, it was an exciting feeling. And then week 14 hits. Lug nuts flying through the air. Oh, fuck.
Dumps it off underneath. He's got Chase Brown. He's the speedster. He's got daylight inside the 30. One man to beat. Oh, he makes a move into the end zone.
Yeah. Colts 4-game win streak snapped. Steelers, losers of 2 sort of embarrassing games in a row.
Zappy to the end zone is going to be hauled in for the touchdown by Hunter Henry.
So neither team comes in off a win. Both teams still in the heart of the playoff race, though. Very much 2 teams looking in the mirror. Which defense looks closer to its regular self this week? Whichever one probably gets back to the win column. The Colts have 7 victories. 6 of the 7, they've held the opposition under 21 points. That's the most consistent aspect about their wins.
The Colts get him again! They get him again! I think that's Tayo Adangbo again. And their pass rush is ferocious in Frankfurt.
Steelers have 7 wins. 6 of the 7 held their opposition under 21 points.
His back wants to run. He's bounced around, and Marker goes down, and he goes down as well, thanks to T.J. Watt.
So both teams' key to victory, defense has to have a strong outing. Duh. Neither defense faces an explosive offense this week either. Steelers, though, faced the worst offense in the game last week and gave up 21. Introduced the New England offensive multiplier, and that's more like 34. They gave up 3 touchdowns, 240 yards, and a rating over 115 to Bailey Zappi. Only sacked him twice.
Zappy throwing, caught, Henry, touchdown. Whoa!
Colts defense actually did give up 34 points, didn't come up with 1 sack, gave up 275 yards to Jake Browning, 2 touchdowns, and a rating over 120.
Launching passes complete. Hudson into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati, right out of the gates.
Colts 0 sacks for a top 3 sack unit. Very undued on their part.
Despite the pressure, he's gone through his first reads. It's not there. He stays calm, rolls out, keeps his eyes downfield.
Steelers defense and pass rush sail in on the same boat. T.J. Watt comes in off just his 2nd game of the year without at least half a sack. He hasn't gone back-to-back games without one, so you'd expect him to get to Gardner Minshew this week.
But when T.J. Watt shows up, even if you do have 2 hands on the ball, he has that firm punch that can knock it out.
Pittsburgh's pass rush may be shorthanded versus the Colts, though. Outside linebacker Alex Highsmith hurt his neck and never came back into the game last week. He has 6 bags on the season. Minshew, he took 3 sacks versus Cincinnati in their loss. 240 yards, only 1 touchdown. He got picked off, a low 80s rating.
Minshew, he's hit from behind. Trey Hendrickson deflected it, and the Bengals actually picked that one off. It's B.J. Hill.
Minshew's play, being bad or good, hasn't really been the key to their success, though. He's had his moments, most of those moments on throws to Michael Pittman. Still, the one guy you see produce them on the regular. 8 catches, 95 yards versus the Bengals, 80-plus yards in 4 straight games.
To the outside has Pittman, wide open. Pittman gonna get some extra yards. Pratt chased him down.
Indy went 3 for 11 on offense, though, versus Cincinnati, and they barely got anything from their ground game. No JT, didn't look in sync again. Zach Moss just 2.2 yards per carry, only 28 yards.
Right through the middle, sees the gap, shoots the gap. James gets in the backfield and then really makes that play as everybody else comes and gets the tackle.
Not that Pittsburgh's runners come in much hotter. Najee Harris, Jalen Warren finished under 2.5 a run on 19 tries combined versus the Patriots.
Risk a little toss here. That's going to be a 5-yard loss, and the crowd is not happy.
Steelers offense comes in off yet another outing that saw them unable to score 21 points. That's 4 straight games now, 6 of their last 7.
Ball's behind him. This is a rookie out on an island on 3rd down. Ball's late and behind him.
Mitch Trubisky QB'd Pittsburgh's last week. Didn't face a team with an elite pass rush. Only 190 yards, under 5.5 yards per attempt, only 1 TD. Got picked off. low 70s rating, went 3 for 14 on 3rd down, 1 for 3 on 4th down, chucking deep balls on 4th and 2 twice.
Trubisky under pressure, fires, lovely pass, and it's intercepted inside the 40. Jabril Peppers.
Fans were chanting for Rudolph all night. Won't you come guide our offense tonight?
I mean, Mason Rudolph's a guy that was booed last year when they brought him in preseason. So, it's just been one of those years for this offense.
Maybe it'll be foggy this week and Tomlin will come calling. Steelers pass catchers didn't do much in Week 14. George Pickens, 19 yards. Tight end Pat Freiermuth, 18. Wide receiver Deontay Johnson scored at least 57 yards.
Watch him move in the pocket, help Najee Harris out, and then puts that over that outside shoulder of Deontay Johnson and make that play over top of J.C. Jackson for the touchdown.
Big late season swing game. Which team gets to 8-6? Which falls to even Steven? Your job is to fill out that info in the comments section. We will have the panel of 10 fill out the screen with guesses.